over Toshi in a while because, you know, everything has really been following Bitcoin and everything, and Toshi's been flat for a while. It's been flat for a pretty long time. I actually want to add Toshi to my watch list here so I remember to go over it more often. No, not this watch list. I need to add Toshi to my crypto watch list. There we go. All right. Let's scroll down here. Yeah, Toshi's been pretty flat recently. Toshi has been pretty flat recently. So let's look at this from this perspective. Just trying to do a technical on it. On the short term, let's do the daily chart. Looks like we do have a little bit of a pattern going here, but the bad part about this pattern, this is a bearish symmetrical triangle, or some people like to call it a bear pennant, a bearish pennant. It is a bearish signal. Unfortunately, it is a bearish signal. But what I will say about this is that Toshi is already at such a low level that I don't think I don't think it can go much lower at this point. Obviously, anything can, but I don't think it's gonna do too much lower. And then on top of that, we're also following Bitcoin. So as Bitcoin goes down, we're gonna see Toshi pulling back down as well. So I would expect it to go down about this much. So we can go back down to the previous lows, which would be a 23% drop. Let's pull Toshi up here too. Let's pull up Toshi. Where are we at? 85 million in market cap. Not too bad. Yeah, I mean the market cap's decent still. 7.9 million volume. Volume is still pretty decent for the market cap for Toshi. Let's pull this up too. Toshi meme coin could be a dark horse, blah blah blah. I posted on here a while ago. Whatever happened to him? I haven't even looked at that project in a while. Oh, the account doesn't exist. Yeah, it happens to a lot of altcoins, a lot of these meme coins. Seeing what everyone else thinks about Toshi right now. So yeah, honestly, we will be following the oh yeah, and this is the following wedge that I mentioned before. I already deleted it though. But yeah, everything will be following Bitcoin. So as Bitcoin starts to pull back, we're gonna start seeing the price of Toshi pulling back as well. And it's only a matter of time for Bitcoin. Then when you pull up Toshi, you can also see that we have this bullish divergence. So Toshi is ready for a breakout whenever Bitcoin's ready. I will say that, like, this is bullish divergence. So bullish divergence is pretty much when you're getting higher lows on the MACD here. And then when you look at the chart, you're getting the lower lows right there on the chart. So as you're getting higher lows on the MACD, you're getting lower lows on your chart for bullish divergence. And that's pretty much what we're seeing in Toshi. We're seeing lower lows on the charts here on the price. And then when you look at the MACD, you're seeing higher lows on the MACD. So it's ready. It's ready to break out. It's ready to take off. But it's literally Bitcoin is holding Toshi down and everything else down. So we could see another wave of selling. And that wave of selling will probably bring us around to this level here. So it'll still be within that bullish divergence range, just waiting for the next breakout. So I would say just be patient. It's waiting for Bitcoin. It could go down even more than what it's down now. So don't be too bullish because it could go down a little bit further. This is the percent trend exhaustion. We're seeing the short-term trend, the white line is coming down as long as the long-term, as well as the long-term trend is also coming down a little bit more. And they're about to intercept here. So we're going to see whether it goes up or down from there. But honestly, it's at the will of Bitcoin at this point. Hey, look, Toshi's ready to take off. It's waiting on Bitcoin. Bitcoin will send everything flying. So if Bitcoin goes flying, Toshi goes flying. This is the MACD on the weekly chart. Look at that. Literally ready to take off. Literally ready to take off. Like this is where buying pressure comes in. So this is a interesting chart for Toshi, but it's all based on Bitcoin at this point. The second Bitcoin finally decides to stop dumping, then it'll be good. But look, I still think we're in a bear market. And I think because of that, we're going to see the prices of everything starting to drop even more. This is the percent on trend exhaustion on Toshi for the 4-hour chart. And this is the long-term trend right here. As you start to see the long-term trend going sideways and trending downwards, you're going to start seeing the short-term trend following it. And you're going to start seeing the price drop. That's what happens whenever that happens on the percent on trend exhaustion. So we could come down back to the 0.00015 area that we were at before, back down here. So that's what I'm expecting for Toshi. And like I mentioned before, I'm also using Chart Prime again. So there's something in Chart Prime that I think is important to look at. So we'll take off the drawings here. And let's take off the dynamics, the market dynamics for Chart Prime. So on Chart Prime, there's this indicator here called the it's almost like the percent R trend exhaustion, right? But it's called the Market Oracle Pro. And what we have here are the momentum wave bands. So it shows the momentum of whatever you're looking at. And thing here with the momentum wave bands, usually when we start to squeeze down at the end like that, that usually means there's about to be a breakout. Whether the breakout is going to the upside or the downside, there's about to be a breakout. Toshi's is leaning on more of the bullish side, but I would still say be super careful, because if Bitcoin dumps, even though Toshi has bullish signals, if Bitcoin dumps, then we're going to end up seeing Toshi dumping as well, unfortunately. So it's really up to Bitcoin at this point, but Toshi is ready to have a breakout. It's been down for so long. It is ready to have a breakout, but it's really up to Bitcoin at this point. And then if we also take off the Market Oracle and look at the Market Dynamics Pro, we also have the this is the volume profile on Chart Prime, and it shows where the volume is at the current moment, right? So we're seeing a lot of different signals being thrown up here, but Toshi is trading near the discounted price point here on Chart Prime. So the further it is to the discount price, the more of a chance it has to break out to the upside. That's pretty much how I look at it. So it is in a good zone, right? And also, if you're long term with Toshi, it wouldn't be too bad to buy like in this area. If you're long term with it now, or if you're not long term with it, I mean, you should definitely be careful. But this is a decent price zone, and long term, I mean 1 year plus. I think give it a couple years, like Toshi is going to be back up alongside a lot of the other coins. But also remember, this happens to a lot of meme coins. A lot of meme coins die out, never come back. And I'm not saying that's going to happen to Toshi, but if we look at what happened to Brett during this bull market, Brett didn't really have that good of a bull market. Like it did, like it broke out, peaked, broke out again, peaked, then it was just down from there, and everything was really down from there. But meme coins are starting to be like almost like a hit and miss. So you got to get in meme coins damn near at the bottom. So I would say let Toshi come down a bit more. So then you can make sure you're getting in towards the bottom, but you'll probably hold some Toshi. So if you just dollar cost average as it goes down, then you'll be good. You'll be good. That's pretty much how I see that. But yeah, so that's how I'm seeing Toshi right now. That's just how I see Toshi right now. A lot of buying inside of this area, inside of this region. A lot of buying pressure, some selling pressure as well, but you know, a lot of buying pressure in this region. So that's good. It's a good thing. But if it starts to dump and it goes below this discounted price, there's not much more buying pressure until we get down here around 0.00017, 0.00018, that region there. So if we break this discounted zone, we can end up coming down here into these levels and then having more buying pressure in these levels. So That's what we'll have to watch out for there. Let me look at the chats. I think one possibly is that altcoins could detach from Bitcoin after Clarity Act if retail comes back. One reason why Bitcoin always moves first is people associate Bitcoin with crypto and don't understand alts. That is a possibility. You know, it is a possibility that alt could break away. I would say certain alt could break away, but it'd be completely up to that. So I don't know. We'll see if it happens. But you know, people have been saying this for a long time. They've been saying this for a long time, and usually alts don't break away from Bitcoin. Like certain altcoins are still doing good. Like Canton Network is doing good. This is one of the altcoins. They have institutional backing. That's kind of why they're doing good. So they're doing good. And I think Rain might have been doing decent. Modad's not doing too good. Let me look at Rain. Certain altcoins can do decent during these times. And Rain is sort of a newer project. So that's kind of why Rain is also doing good right now. And it's just a lot of people are really surrounding it. But yeah, certain altcoins that serve a purpose that people will rally behind, those are doing pretty good. But yeah, the infrastructure that allows you to launch your own custom prediction market apps built on Arbitrum. So yeah, stuff like Rain, Canton Network. I thought Zcash would kind of create its own, create its own little box, but it didn't really hold up. Let's take this off. All right. So yeah, that's a little bit of using Chart Prime. I like Chart Prime.